What if Tanjiro and Nezuko were both demons? Imagine a whole new starting scene for Demon Slayer wherein Tanjiro did not go out to sell coal in the nearby village, and all of them encounter Muzan in their silly little house. Would Tanjiro also be killed by Muzan? If that's the case, then wouldn't Nezuko be the main character of the story? What if Muzan didn't kill the two and made them both demons? Considering Tanjiro's infinite potential even in the manga, wherein he was so close to being the undefeatable Demon King, who became immune to sunlight and would even devour Muzan in an instant. Will one of those two siblings resist being a demon and one completely succumb to it? If so, who do you think will be the stronger demon? We all know that in the miserable world of Demon Slayer, the unwavering bond between Tanjiro and Nezuko Kamado has been the driving force behind their quest to turn Nezuko back into a human. But what if fate had taken a darker turn, transforming them both into demons from the very start? Today, I've formulated 3 theories that could happen if Muzan turned the siblings Tanjiro and Nezuko into demons. In our first theory, which we'll name the Path of Redemption, we assume that despite their unfortunate circumstances, with their family being slaughtered and the 2 of them who survive being turned into demons, Tanjiro and Nezuko's unwavering sibling attachment to each other remains strong and intact, serving as a guiding light to them amidst the nightmare turn of events. In this scenario, their journey would take a drastically different course, one filled with internal struggles and a constant battle against the demonic impulses. Demon Tanjiro, who's fueled with so much confusion with the hunger he feels, however is still fueled by his unwavering determination and love for his sister, might seek out allies who could help them control their newfound powers, and possibly find a way to regain their humanity. This could lead them to unexpected alliances, perhaps even with renegade demons who have rejected Muzan's tyranny. However, their path would inevitably bring them into conflict with the formidable Hashira of the Demon Slayer Corps. Imagine Tanjiro, now adorned with demonic features but retaining his masterful swordsmanship, clashing against seasoned Hashira like Tengen. His corrupted sun breath techniques, now imbued with demonic energy, could prove devastating against even the most skilled adversaries. Nezuko's unique ability to retain her consciousness and resist her demonic urges would prove invaluable in this path. Her bond with Tanjiro could serve as an anchor, preventing them from fully succumbing to their darker natures. Imagine the 2 siblings, now adorned with demonic features, navigating a world that fears and hunts them, all while clinging to the hope of redemption. However, Nezuko's transformation would have unleashed her full physical potential, making her a whirlwind of destruction on the battlefield. Her relentless onslaught and unique blood demon art abilities could push even the mighty Kyomei Himejima to his limits. Envision the 2 demons, fueled with their desire for redemption, engaging in earth-shattering battles against the Demon Slayer Corps, leaving entire landscapes scarred in their wake. The battles against the Hashira would be heart-wrenching, as Tanjiro and Nezuko must constantly choose between their newfound demonic abilities and their lingering humanity. Moments of hesitation could prove fatal against opponents like Sanemi Shinazugawa, whose relentless assaults would test the limits of their resolve. Ultimately, their path to redemption would be a treacherous one, filled with difficult choices and the constant temptation of succumbing to the allure of demonic power. But through it all, their bond could serve as an anchor, reminding them of the humanity they desperately cling to, even as they navigate a world that fears and hunts them. Now done with our sentimental first theory, we explore a darker path, where the siblings fully embrace their demonic natures, fully succumbing to Muzan's forces, which we will name Servants of Muzan. In the new second theory, Tanjiro and Nezuko's transformations into demons would sever their bonds with humanity, making them susceptible to Muzan's influence and the allure of unfathomable power. Considering the knowledge that Tanjiro had the potential to become a demon king would send shockwaves through the Demon Slayer Corps, especially the Hashira. Imagine Tanjiro, his once kind and compassionate demeanor twisted by the demonic curse, becoming one of Muzan's most formidable lieutenants, and possibly even an upper moon. His mastery of the breath of the sun, now corrupted by demonic energy, could give rise to devastating techniques that can turn even the mightiest Hashira to ash. Tanjiro's Hinokami Kagura forms, imbued with dark powers, could become nightmarish attacks, like the Beneficent Radiance. Nezuko, no longer able to resist her primal urges, would become a terrifying force to be reckoned with, potentially rising to become an upper moon herself. Her unique blood demon art, combined with her already formidable physical abilities, could make her an unstoppable juggernaut, capable of decimating entire Demon Slayer outposts with ease. Her exploding blood technique could evolve into a far more devastating attack. Together, the demonic siblings would wreak havoc across the land, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. Their battles against the Hashira would be legendary, with Tanjiro's corrupted swordsmanship clashing against the likes of Gyomei Himejima and Saname Shinazugawa, while Nezuko's relentless onslaught tests the limits of even the most skilled demon slayers, like Obanai Iguro. The Hashira, who once saw hope in Tanjiro, would be forced to confront the harsh reality that he's become one of their greatest threats. Witnessing his sun-breathing turn into a demonic parody of its former self would shake their resolve. Muzan's influence over the siblings would prove to be a heavy psychological blow. One more thing, as upper moons, Tanjiro and Nezuko's combined might would make them nearly unstoppable. Their synergy and unwavering sibling bond, now warped by demonic influence, could potentially allow them to overwhelm any Hashira they face, just like Daki and Gyutaro, but 100 times stronger and harmonious in attacking. Battles that once seemed winnable for the core could turn into massacres. This theory could culminate in a final confrontation between the Demon Slayer core, led by the Hashira, and the demonic siblings serving as Muzan's strongest upper moons. A battle of epic proportions where the world itself would tremble under the clash of their combined demonic force against the last remaining strongholds of humanity's resistance. The psychological impact of fighting their former allies turned demons could prove too much for some Hashira, creating fractures in their resolve. While the demons may eventually fall, the scars left by Tanjiro and Nezuko's descent into darkness would forever haunt the Demon Slayer core. Now that we've both explored the sentimental, hopeful, and darker side of this theory, we will now move on to our third theory, the ultimate possibility, which we call demonic ascension. In this new third theory, Tanjiro and Nezuko are fueled by their unwavering determination and the strength of their bond. Trying to accept who they are now and forgetting the hopeful past they had, they will embark on a path of relentless conquest, subjugating both demons and demon slayers alike. Their journey would be marked by battles of epic proportions, just like how the Hashira displayed a desperate struggle against Kokushibo and Muzan. Now that they have to face a potential demon king who would even outdo Muzan in terms of strength, and a legendary demon who has unlocked one of the most unique blood demon arts yet, how would the Demon Slayer world and the Demon Slayer core turn out? Tanjiro, who's now a master of demonic swordsmanship and wielder of unholy blood demon arts, could potentially develop techniques that can outdo even Kokushibo's legendary Moonbreath style that he trains so hard to master. The sun-breathing techniques, such as Raging Sun and Setting Sun, are already as devastating as they are in the manga, which just an unpolished Tanjiro came to achieve. Then what more if he unleashes the same sun-breathing techniques as a demon, who's now on the verge of overpowering Muzan himself? Tanjiro would be just a straight overpowered plot-armored main character, undefeatable, unless the author creates another way overpowered character just to defeat him. Nezuko, her demonic powers amplified tenfold, might evolve into a being of pure destruction, her very presence causing the ground to tremble and the skies to darken, reminiscent of Muzan's overwhelming aura. Her unique blood demon art could take on nightmarish forms, such as the exploding blood. Not to mention, Nezuko has extreme regeneration, healing, and her special pyrokinesis, which allows her to generate and manipulate blood from her own, would just be straight overpowered in the whole anime world. A good scenario to add to this theory is the two overpowered siblings eventually fighting each other, both wanting to prove their strength. However, that's not the case of this theory. Going back, together their combined might would be unstoppable, leaving even the most seasoned Hashira trembling in fear. Battles against the likes of Gyomei Himejima and Saname Shinazugawa, who pushed Kokushibo to his limits, would be mere skirmishes, paving the way for the ultimate confrontation against Muzan himself. In this ultimate showdown between potential demonic rulers and the Demon King himself, the demonic siblings would unleash the full extent of their powers, challenging Muzan's dominance over the demon realm. Imagine a battle that eclipses even the final clash between Muzan and the Demon Slayer core, with Tanjiro and Nezuko's combined techniques shattering Muzan's defenses, while the progenitor unleashes his full devastating might, distorting his body grotesquely, and growing to a colossal, monstrous size. Their bond, once again a source of strength and hope to others, could potentially become their greatest weapon against the progenitor of demons, exploiting any vulnerabilities in his seemingly invincible form, much like how the Demon Slayers targeted Muzan's core. However, Muzan's millennia of experience and control over the demon realm could prove to be too much, leading to a desperate victory at best. Should Tanjiro and Nezuko emerge victorious, two paths diverge, one where they embrace their role as the new demonic rulers of the world, casting a dark shadow over humanity's future. Or, in a twist of fate, their lingering human bonds could guide them to become powerful allies to the remnants of humanity, using their demonic might to purge the world of Muzan's lingering influence and ushering in a new era of fragile coexistence between demons and humans. Just the craziest part is, if the demon siblings were to win it all, they could end up ruling over both humans and demons. Just imagine Tanjiro and Nezuko calling the shots as the ultimate demonic rulers. Would their reign be totally evil, or could they somehow unite the two worlds in peace? These wild what-if theories we have formulated don't just make our minds go crazy, they also make us look at our favorite characters in a whole new way. They force us to face the demonic and human sides of Tanjiro and Nezuko head-on. Maybe giving in to temptation could have led them down a totally different path. Well, that's it for this video. If you want to see more anime videos like this one, click on this new video that's appearing on your screen. See you next time, bye!